Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Sunday morning stream. Usually we were going to do these on Saturday, but we've decided to do it on Sunday. We had stuff going on yesterday, so nevertheless, we are good to go. So we are going to pull out the Reclaimer today. It is Reclamation Day, and for Reclamation Day, we're going to head out, hop in the Reclaimer, see if it's still worth the price. They increased the price to 30 million in 3.23, so exceptionally expensive now. Very expensive. Definitely much different than it was before. So we're gonna try it out. We're gonna see if it is in fact worth the squeeze or not. Today is also Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to everyone out there who has some kiddos. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic Father's Day. You know, some of you may be popping in for the stream for just a little bit, or you may be popping in for some time. In either case, happy you're here, love to have you. And whenever you guys are heading out to your Father's Day stuff, please, I'd love to hear about either what you've already done or what might be on the agenda today for heading out and doing your Father's Day activities. I trust that everyone's gonna have a fantastic day. I'm sure lots of socks, some ties, perhaps, you know, go throw the ball with the kiddos, you know what I mean? Like, hopefully there's lots of stuff for you guys and everyone's gonna have a very enjoyable time. Since we are going to be out for a while, ordinarily I do not get a lot of stuff for this, but I am going to actually buy some accoutrements to go out with me. Generally I don't, but I feel like I do need to though. Anyone is welcome to come out, so if you want to just go ahead and hop into, add me as a friend, hop into the server, and we'll go ahead and peel out. And you can meet me either at the Reclaimer if you catch me in Loreville, and if you don't catch me in Loreville, that's perfectly fine too. You can catch me out and about as I'm reclaiming. We are doing a salvage guide video this week. That's so cheap to buy so much food. The salvage guide is going to come out for 3.23 this week. That is going to be the next video that we are producing. Got it pretty well close to done. I was like really sad when I was going to do some of the shots, and and the game it wouldn't let me add the vulture, so I like bedlogged out of the vulture. What's this? Interesting. Who are you? Give me you. Give me that. I'm gonna pick that up. I gotta pick that up. Yo, Vorin, what's going on, my man? Can I pick that up? Lame. That's kind of interesting. Yo, it's Reclamation Day, man. Are you father? Happy Father's Day if you are. Or you if you're not. Put this show, buddy. We're reclaiming today. It's Reclamation Day, my boy. I even put on a new fit for it. Whole new fit. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Gotta have a cape, you know what I'm saying? Everybody always runs a cape in Star Citizen. If you don't have a cape on, are you really playing Star Citizen? I've seen the one that people can get at like distribution centers, but those just look so gawky. It's like too broad in the shoulders. It's like an oversized Batman cape, you know what I'm saying? Have made some tweaks to the stream since everyone's been in here. We added some, not subscriber, I say subscriber, they call them members on YouTube. Add some member badges. So if any of the members pop in here, they will get to see their new badges floating around. And I also added alerts. So if anybody subscribes or becomes a member or something like that, or super chats, anything, there will be actual notifications that come across now. So we got the live stream setup going. I've had alerts for a while, but I hadn't really installed them on my current iteration of OBS that I have going on. So I just recently like redid those before the stream.
Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
Got my own almost final pick for pledge ships: the Corsair, the Vulture, and the Ironclad. That's an interesting assortment of ships. Why'd you pick those 3 ships? And for your guys' viewing pleasure, I had some people complaining that the game did not look as good as it could. And I had been avoiding running this at a higher resolution because the frame rates used to be bad, but I think that was just a Star Citizenism and not necessarily a computerism for me. So now I have upped my resolution to my actual monitor resolution. So I don't know if you guys can tell the difference, but hopefully you can. My resolution has doubled since the last stream. That is how much bigger I have made it.
Moving on to the next area.
Yo, Warren's a Centurion. Yo, another member. Dude, thank you so much, man. Thank you, thank you. He couldn't help it. A curiosity was killing him. He wanted to see the member badges. Dude, thank you so much, man. You're the 4th member on the channel, dude. It's so cool. It's so cool. I never thought I would have any members, so like I'm super geek out every time someone becomes a member.
Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us.
Need to change that welcome message though. It looks silly. Welcome to Centurion. It looks silly. I keep finding little things about the stream I need to work on. Did the alert go off? I didn't see. The exact moment it did it. Well, hang here, man. Should have popped up in the top right, somewhere around there. Oh yeah, let's get out Big Bertha. Oh yeah, let's get out old Big Bertha. Good lord, this is such a long walk. It feels like the ship is so close, but this is so far. Look, I'm not even there yet. I'm not even at it yet. Oh my god, look how big this thing is. It's so big. It looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. My man, look at this. Oh, if you guys don't know, I run on the highest graphic settings, and I'm at, I think, 2K resolution. Or 2K? 2K. Whatever 2560 is, or whatever that is. That's the resolution I'm running at. This thing's huge. Yo, where the fuck's the elevator at? How do I get in this thing? Oh my goodness, this thing is so big. So obnoxiously sized. Oh. Hey, there we go. Habitation deck? I don't remember where all the floors are on this thing. Okay, that's solid. All right, Vorin. I got you, buddy. I feel you. Corsair as a daily driver. Interesting. If I can remember how to get around this thing. It's been so long since I've been in here. I haven't been in here since I made my video on this, what's it called? In like 3.20. Back when like it was super nuts. So cool though. Oh yeah. And then this is the elevator, right? That goes to the bridge. Oh wait, no, not down. I need to go up, didn't I? Oh no, I guess I didn't need to go down. So that's no idea how to go navigate this thing. Two people on a reclaimer is inferior to 2 people on the vulture in terms of RMC per minute. I mean, that makes sense because this you've got the salvage heads on. There's only 2 salvage heads on the reclaimer, which is kind of silly. But once you get drones, that'll get a lot better, right?
You are clear to launch.
Oh god. This giant beetle, dude. Look at this thing. Oh, I can't wait to get big ships. That's fair. I mean, I'll go fracture some, and then we're supposed to get a crew. I know a lot of people wanted to hop in the reclaimer today, so anybody watching, you guys are free to hop in the reclaimer, or if you want to bring a vulture along and link up, absolutely can do that too. and we'll get some salvage operations going. I think hopefully I unlocked all the salvage contracts that I need.
Thank you.
Well, it's gonna take me 20 minutes to get out of atmosphere. $64. This thing does not move quickly at all. Jiminy Christmas. This is gonna go so slow. Look at that skyline though. Oh, it looks so good. Afterburners are like speeding me up like not very fast at all. There's a dude in front of me that's going significantly faster. Yeah, the reclaimer definitely needs like some love now. I'm gonna go raft. We need a big ship. We need a big ship to go salvage. Cliffs. Now these are really big. The raft is like the biggest one in here. Starfarer cleanup. Scorpio salvage. I should do the Starfarer cleanup. Let's go do that. Guys, we are doing crew operations today, so anyone interested in hopping in, please just let me know and we'll get it all sorted out. We'll head on, we'll get you in here and we'll get the salvage stuff going. We got a big berth out, we got the reclaimer. 4,000, God, what a trip. This thing has like no quantum drive, like capacity. I never realized how small of a quantum field tank this thing had. This thing's like turning a bus. Do ERTs still have like the crazy good cargo that they used to have? I know ERTs used to have like really like the weevil eggs and like that's where all like the good cargo went after it came out with salvage missions. Fortunately for me, all the cleanup missions are over in Yella, and that's where all like the big ships are at. I guess when you think about it, it makes sense that like I guess it only has 2 salvage heads, because once it gets salvage drones, like salvage drones will make this significantly better. It's such a colossal ship. So big. Still rocks? Think so? Interesting. D2 for hauling materials to and from this. There's a trick. How do you get 8 SC crates out the rear door? What? Yeah, cargo freight is really gonna hurt the reclaimer, cause like to download this thing is gonna be a hassle. a hassle. Oh my goodness. If everything has to come through that elevator in the back, you can forget it. That thing is so small. You know what's some cool freight elevator that's gonna be like nifty? I think the Taurus. The Taurus is gonna be like such a good single person cargo hauler in the cargo update. Because it's got that tractor beam turret right under, is the best placed tractor beam turret underneath the bridge. And when you lower the cargo area, you have full visibility of the entire cargo area. So you can literally use the mounted tractor beam, pull cargo out, and go place it wherever you need to. And it's right behind the pilot seat, so you really don't have to go far. You can drop the ramp from the pilot seat or the cargo bay, turn around, hop into the tractor beam turret, and then unload all your cargo. Or load it, whatever you're doing, right? Like, that's gonna be so good. Yeah, Aaron, the gold standard on the Reclaimer needs to happen. The Reclaimer, like, came out way ahead of its time. Like, there were so many, like, you think about the Reclaimer when it came out, it was so far removed from, like, structural salvage and drones and, like, all that other nonsense. Like, it's crazy.
Quantum travel complete.
Ejected 48 SU crates out of it in less than a minute. That's impressive.
Quantum travel
It's
initiated.
pretty quick.
Quantum travel complete.
I don't think drones will help unload cargo. I think that's a bit far stretched. Homer, what's going on, my guy? What's up? Yo, for everyone just joining us, if you just showed up, hey, we are doing crew salvage operations today. We have the Reclaimer out, so if you just shoot me a friend request, same name as in on here, you know, add you up, and you can come hop in the Reclaimer, and we'll get some salvaging done. Absolutely. For all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. I hope you guys have had a fantastic day so far and continue to have a fantastic day. You know, I'd really like to hear about what you guys have going on. Like, what are you guys going to do with the kiddos? Or are you going to do something with the wife? Like, what's up? Like, what are we doing? I want to hear about the awesome times you guys are having. Oh, okay. I was about to say, I have to be able to quantum jump to this. You're at work? Oh no. What are you doing at work on a Sunday? On Father's Day? What? What is this? What is... You guys see this? What's with all these lights? What is this? I'm confused. Miner's Lament? Oh, okay. Oh. That's not where I want to go. Oh, what? No way. Yo, dude, that's awesome. Hey, spending time with the family, hey, that's time well invested. No matter what you're doing, you know what I mean? I'm actually going to Vegas, not next week, but the week after. Me and the wife are going to Vegas. We take, not, oh, I said weekly, not weekly. We take yearly vacations every summer. So, like, next week, I'm going to go get scuba certified in Jamaica. And then the week after that, we're heading to Vegas. So, go see some shows. Gonna, you know, eat some delicious food. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay. I don't know what shows we're going to see this time. We've seen quite a few of the Cirque shows. We saw the... what's it called? I don't remember what it's called. It's the one with like the fiery phoenix and stuff. Green text box at the bottom of the screen saying optimizing shaders. If you have, I'll show you. If you have, no, it's not here. Oops. In your graphics, if you have it set to Vulkan, when you first load in the game, it's going to say optimizing shaders. You're supposed to wait until optimizing shaders is done to start doing stuff. Is what you're supposed to do. I probably messed this up. All right. Oh yeah, I did not center this right.
Weapon systems online.
Yeah.
Aegis combat assist activated.
Yeah.
Systems green.
There we go. Oh, actually, yeah, I did do this right. Haha. I feel like I'm close enough. Yeah, I'm definitely not close enough. Are those really good? Cool. How many times have you seen those shows? I tried Vulcan, and it's okay, but like it's not as good. Oh, Bruno, dude, it's so expensive, right? It's so expensive. All right, now we're close enough, I think. Oh yeah, it's working. I can see it's starting to get hazy. Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, dude, Bruno, you're more than welcome to add me up on here, shoot me a friend request, join in on the server, hop in the reclaimer, give it a try. Absolutely, I'll let you work the arm, I'll let you work the salvage heads, whatever you want, man. Well, I know I can say for sure they fixed the down elevator because I used the elevator here. So for sure they did that. This thing gives a lot of construction material yield. You see this? This is like more than the hammerhead used to give. That's crazy. The hammerhead used to barely give like 220. This thing gives a full thing of construction material. 327 SCUs? What? That's crazy. Yeah, I've seen Ka. Blue Man Group. We saw Blue Man Group last time we went. Yep, yep. Blue Man Group was really entertaining. I really like Blue Man Group. Yo, Koodle, what's going up, man? How you doing today? Yo, happy Father's Day, everyone. Happy Father's Day. How's the handling in Atmo? It flies like a brick, dude. I don't know what you want from me. Flies like a brick now. This thing is so aggravating. It's you know, flies exactly how you think it does. 2 years in CCU trained for the Reclaimer, got it for under 250. That's pretty good. I mean, I want to try the Hammerhead because I want to see how much it's going to give me. But I know for a fact that the old salvage for the Hammerhead used to give less than this. Oh, I understand this now. I was wondering this in the update because they don't have any indicators out here. This yellow bar is the time that it's taking. I thought this had something to do with it. No. Your yield doesn't change anymore. It's whatever it is. Yield does not change, but your speed is determined by how close you are. So the closer you get, the shorter it takes. Ah. You're not able to see salvage contract. I'm not quite sure why you don't see salvage contracts. I've been able to see them. It could be like maybe where you are. Maybe, I don't know. Cause like I still have like all the contracts. Like you start off with like 3 or 4. It's all like anvil arrow at first. And then you unlock the other ones. Boom. And we're full. I like how all the full blivets are still there. Alright, let's get a top out of here. Let's go walk a 1/4 mile back to the to the salvage deck. Is this where the turrets are? Oh, I didn't know that. Never once used those turrets. Going up. As you guys can see, it works now. Yo, Sharp, what's going on, man? Yo, Sharp, coming in, bro. Check out the new sub badges, my man. Or member badges, whatever you want to call them. Yep, Sharp's got the hookup for you, my boy. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so bright. Oh. All right. Salvage processing. I want to see what these giant SCU boxes look like now. Oh, this area looks different than before. Alright. We need 16 SCU box, auto eject. SCU box, auto eject. I mean, I'm getting pretty decent FPS. I mean, what are my FPS right now? Yeah, I'm at 103 right now. Ish. Well, these look different. These look way different. Can't I pick this up? I'm still running DLSS. NVIDIA updated the drivers, so I feel like it's working pretty good now. is that sound? Why can't I pick these up anymore? You're weird. Oh, I'm tracking. Oh, I know there's lots of places to store these boxes. I went and did this when this was still like very lucrative, and I had these things stacked all the way to the whoa, 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 whoa. All the way to ceiling. Oh, cargo looks completely different. It's got like little cool things too. Like it has like inspection stickers. It has like all kinds of stuff now. Cargo looks so cool now. And everything looks like a little bit different depending on what the cargo is. Yeah, see, it's got like heavy load, 16 SU, and nerf. It's got inspection stuff, but this matches on the same type of stuff. But if I had like Quantanium, it's gonna have a different safety inspection sticker. It's pretty cool. %50 chance you won't be able to move it again. That's fair. Well, let's slide this on in here. How much more is left? Not too much. Not too much. And I just... Oh, yeah, you can see it being made in there. That's kind of cool. Yo, Kudo, thanks so much for subscribing, man. Thank you, thank you. Hey, look at those notifications going off. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Right on. That's good stuff. Thanks so much for subscribing, Kudo. Welcome to the Legion, brother. Again, anybody's welcome to join, guys. Anyone can join and hop in the Reclaimer. Just shoot me a friend request, hop in the server. Come on down. Must have used to be able to fit. They changed the box dimensions, so now they don't fit as good as they used to. They used to be able to fit underneath those bars, but it looks like their dimensions don't allow it anymore. It also appears that when I stack it onto the grid, I can't touch it again. Yep, it still has different color and markings for what's inside the cargo. So like when I did if I did my mining run, and I did like a milk run to go like turn in all my minables that I had refined, you would see that like they all look different. They all have different things. How much is left? One more. How about you? Are you giving me another one? Nope, that's the last box. RMC looks different too, so this is just construction material. So if I pulled out an RMC box, it would look completely different. I feel like these print a lot faster. I think these didn't used to print this fast. Boom. Good to go. Well, it's not the tractor beam gun. Somebody said it in earlier that it's something going wrong with the cargo grid. 50-50 chance. Yeah, Homer said it. Oh, that's sketchy. You're not walking through there. A lot of my ship into the voids of space. I don't feel like I'm supposed to be able to see all that. Maybe I am. Going down. I still have this like falling glitch thing on this thing. wonder how much this fuel blivets are. Alright. Let's see if that unlocked any more contracts. I think it did. Risky Argo Mole salvage contract. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, these are expensive. 100K? These are so expensive. Something I noticed that I want to try when I went to go sell stuff for salvage was that you can select ore canisters at the admin office. I noticed that. So it makes me wonder if you can sell ore directly to the admin office. Got me wondering. It's got me wondering. I need a big-ass ship to go salvage. We'll go raft. Raft is pretty big. I have to go get quantum fuel, boy. Can I dock? Can the reclaimer dock? I never tried it. Yeah, bro, 100K for mole salvage is crazy. The hammerhead wasn't there. I didn't see it. There's 7 here. There's the Cutlass cleanup, Risky Connie, Risky Mole, Drake, Vulture, Reliant Core, Cutter. The Cutter's 25,000. I don't even think there's that much salvage on there. This mole's crazy. That's a crazy expensive mole salvage. No. I wonder if I can, because this has docking ports. I wonder if I can dock my reclaimer at a normal station. I wonder if you can do that now. I mean, I feel like you should be able to. Why not? It's got a docking collar.
Quantum fuel at 50%.
Otherwise, I'm gonna have to stop by Loreville or something if I want to keep doing these jumps and these reclaiming. I had an anvil arrow get cause of accident, mining accident. Attacked by outlaw pack. Critical malfunction. Combat. Thruster failure. One of the engines slightly blocks it. Does it? Let's find out. Yeah, because the docking collar should be right there, right? That's the docking collar. Yeah, that's the docking collar. So, I mean, it partially blocks it, but I mean, if I put this into VTOL mode, it would not. That's cool. Probably a salvage hole is not very big. I mean, construction materials only worth now like 1,500 a piece. which isn't awful, you know what I mean? But it's not like you're gonna get rich off of it. I mean, honestly, this big fucking gorilla of a ship probably needs VTOL in space. Thing is huge.
Quantum travel complete.
Is it though? Is it? I don't feel like it is. I'm surprised how little quantum fuel this thing has. This thing does not have a lot of quantum fuel. Pretty much from one side of Stanton to the other. Like down and back. That's it. That's all you got. It's not very far. For as big as this thing is.
Quantum travel complete.
Turn. Turn. Okay. What are these engines? These engines look so small. Like, they look cool, but they look so small. Yo, Jed Glover, dude, thank you so much. 5 gifted subs. Dude, that's nuts. Dude, thank you. Oh my god, that's so many. Dude, thank you so much, man. Yeah, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. That's so many. Oh my god. Dude, thank you, man. Thank you so much. God, dude, that's so many. That's the most members ever for the channel. That is the most. Thank you so much. So many Centurions joining the Legion right now. So many. So many. And again, guys, I know I'm solo in the Reclaimer right now, but anybody's welcome to join. Anybody's welcome to join. Just add me up in the game. Same name is on here. It's the same name everywhere you look for me. and we'll get you in here. You can hop in turret. I'll let you work the arm. I'll let you fly. I don't care what you want to do. I'll let you do whatever you guys want. Oh my god, dude, 5 gifted subs, dude. Thank you. Yo, Chris, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm glad I could help. I'm actually going to release another salvage guide for 3.23. Oh, the G's I just pulled to stop this thing. All good, Homer. I understand. Honestly, I think the Vulture, low-key, is like one of the better... It's not a starter ship, but I think if you were really... Like, if you bought the game and you really liked it, the Vulture's 100% worth upgrading your pledge to be your ship. Because I think maybe you can fit a rock in the back. I'm not sure. I haven't tried. But if you could fit a rock in the back, that's solid. I got a Vulture myself because of how... like useful it is. Because the Vulture's just like you can make oh my god. Oh great. Well, this thing's never gonna stop spinning. This thing's never gonna stop spinning. I stopped it. I stopped it. Oh man, that was rough. That was tough, boy. I could use a tractor beam, but I don't have a way to like easily access the tractor beam. 'Cause it was moving too fast. I wasn't gonna be able to catch it in time. Hey, I need it. I don't have no one here. Let's hop in the turret. Never used this before.
Aegis combat systems. Systems green.
There we go. Oh, it's too far. Yes, John, I am alone. I'm alone and unafraid. You can actually upgrade the tractor beams. If you go to places that sell tractor beams, you can buy different tractor beams to fit it. I'm sure this has like a pretty large size tractor beam. There we go. I mean, if you had two of these, this isn't like super awful. Oh. You know what I mean? Yeah, the different tractor beams, they have different ranges, different weight requirements, different capabilities. They have different stuff attached to them. Because you can see the weight. Not what I wanted to do. Here. I mean, I feel like these absorb a lot faster than they used to. But I could agree that a vulture is going to be like far faster though. Far, far, far faster. You look at like the SCUs I'm pulling in, like sometimes when I put this somewhere, like it's got super high SCU like intake. Like, look at that, jumping up to like the 2s. That's not bad for as big as this is. 4? That's crazy high. Yeah, of course, man. Absolutely, get to care of that family time. I wish a lot of you guys could join me. It sounds like everybody's able to pop in for their stream, but nobody has like enough time to like really hop in, and that's okay. That's okay. I appreciate you guys hanging out nonetheless. A lot of people requested me to take the reclaimer out, so I obliged. Oh, the Abrade is clutch. I like the Abrade. I love that. I usually put 2 of those on my Vulture. Always put 2 of those on my Vulture. Because then you can go to like a really large ship and just like go crazy. Oh, Data Sauce. That's a fun name. Yo, sir, thanks for stopping by, man, and thanks for watching. I appreciate you. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. I don't think 2 people in a reclaimer would be faster than a Vulture, because the Vulture has 2 salvage heads. This is only one. These are, I mean, the reclaimer only has 2 salvage heads. So until the reclaimer gets drones, I feel like when it comes to RMC, a Vulture is always going to beat it. Like, look at this. I haven't even gotten 2 SCUs of RMC yet. That's crazy. I can't even rotate this thing. Oh my goodness. Yes, you can remove the tractor beam from the Vulture. Because it's just a module. You just go in and edit it like anything else. Just like you were gonna like change out a weapon, you do the same thing. So you are not locked into the modules that are on it. They come stock, but you can change them out. I mean, you could put, technically, you could put all tractor beams on your Vulture if you really wanted to. Not that I would recommend it, but you could. If you really wanted to, you could. Alright, there's enough of this. This is going painfully slow. Painfully slow. I don't think the bigger heads make a difference, though. I think the capabilities of the salvage module is the same no matter which head it's on. It's just a bigger head. Unless I'm wrong. I could be completely wrong, but I think it's the same. Oh, yeah. Perfect. have to move my ship. I think the big chunk is over there. Yeah, that's where all the juice is. That Starfarer though, that Starfarer was solid. That thing gave me a full load of construction material. I just don't have to go far. I can just hop into the seat beside me. I feel like the trawlers are not as good as the Abrades, though. This is kind of lame. I thought maybe I'd be able to salvage it a bit more, but not so much. This is a giant loot bug. Contracts. Need like a giant ship to really. Valkyrie's pretty big. Vanguard Sentinel, Raft, Ares Starfighter, All A. All these contracts kind of suck. At least for the Reclaimer, they suck. Let's see what we'll go do. We're gonna go put this up. Yo, thanks, Alvark. Thank you, man. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go put the Reclaimer up. No one's coming out. We might as well just go hop in the Vulture. We brought Big Chungus out, but no way's coming with us. This is becoming a hassle. And we don't have any of the good salvage contracts either. So I'm not really trying to fly old Big Chungus around just to, you know what I mean? Just to get like scraps. That's not worth it. Well, I'm glad I could be helpful, Arvok. Thanks, man. I'm glad it could be of service. Glad it could be of service. The servers are definitely hit and miss right now in the game, for sure. Absolutely hit and miss. Like even I have servers that are not great, and it'll force me to like overcharge rocks because you think you'll be fine, and then you're not. You're fine till you're not. Next thing you know, you've like super overcharged a rock. It's across the planet. It's also a super lame glitch right now with the Vulture, where the skins don't look great.
Quantum travel initiated.
That's fair. It's a weird like, scratches looking thing. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with overcharging rocks. There's probably some people in here that remember the other day. I had like a 140 SCU, like 50% Quantanium rock that I overcharged. Almost sent myself into orbit. That was nice and embarrassing. That was pretty stellar. Everybody got a good giggle out of that. God, this game looks so good. This is that high resolution, high graphics setting, boy. These clouds. Amazing. Head on into port. Spaceport's way over there. This is beautiful, beautiful. Even though this is just Lorville. Bring old Bertha into town. But on the other side? It is. Yeah, the Reclaimer does not have very many paints. It's got like the best in show paint, which is like okay. But it's like it's not much to it. It's satisfying. Oh yeah. Only it made like hydraulic noises. They're pretty cool.
Engines offline.
All right. Whew. Okay. We made it. Can't just skedaddle out of this thing, can you? Gotta take 20 elevators to get around this ship. Flawless. Yo, the Invictus paint would look sick on the Reclaimer. Yeah, that's a solid idea. It would. It's not a military ship, is true, but it would look pretty sick on it, to be fair. Pretty sick. Exit ship. Front elevator still won't go down from inside. What do you mean? Oh, that was scary. Get me out. Get me out. Oh, guys, it's gonna take me 10 minutes to. It's gonna take me 10 minutes to get somewhere. I didn't even know there was a front elevator. Is there a front elevator? There's a front elevator to get down? I don't know my way around the Reclaimer, to be honest with you, so. Yeah, facts. You need a whole bicycle. You need the Barbie car to get out of there. Which I have one. Don't get me wrong, I got one. Whew. What a trek. Oh, the Endeavor, like really any big ship that's gonna come out is gonna be so silly. The Arastra, you'll just pull out of the back off the vehicle ramp with a rock and just zoom your little way to somewhere. Can you imagine landing in a Rastra and just an armada of like hover bikes just yeah, I would not do panels in the Reclaimer. I would not do that. Reclaimers in the panel for panels does not sound worth it. 100%. If you're gonna do the Reclaimer, you have to do big ships. Have to do big ships. That's kind of why I'm parking the Reclaimer right now. Is because there was no big ship contracts. You need like Starfarer or Hammerheads. Even a Constellation's kind of small. Constellation's like the high end for a Vulture, but it's so insignificant for a Reclaimer. So insignificant. C2s be pretty good too. Oh yeah, the whole E, like just to get from like one area to another. Oh no. Well, guess we'll wait.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense. First Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
I mean, panels? I mean, are panels really that good? I feel like they're not. If I go through here, Valkyrie, that's okay. Miss Freelancer, Harbingers, again, these are all like great for a Vulture, but not quite big enough for a Reclaimer. Unverified. Constellation Cleanup only pays you 6K though. That's not worth it for a. You know what I mean? Really, none of this is like super solid for a Reclaimer. This is all like great for a Vulture, terrible for a Reclaimer. Up to 16K. Scrap farther than burning. At Comray. There's illegal deliveries? I know there's illegal delivery missions. Oh, why did I come here? I'm dumb. I forgot I don't have RMC. I have construction material. I'm in the wrong place. In the wrong place. The Valkyrie is a cool ship. I'm not gonna lie. The Valkyrie is a pretty cool ship. While I wait.
Now arriving from Leedston Station. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding.
I don't want to litter. I want to yeet this thing somewhere. I mean, you need quite a bit of SCUs to really haul in Stanton. I mean, the whole C is great, When the cargo missions come out, the whole sea people are gonna be ecstatic. Like low key, cargo is where you make the most money. You risk the most money, you make the most money. But because you have to fork up so much to initially buy, but you can go sell for like crazy. You know, you make $1 million, $2 million in like 30 minutes. It's the best by far for making money, but you gotta have enough money to actually do it. No, I'm not going to the TDD, Bruno. You don't sell construction materials at the TDD. You sell construction materials at the admin office. I'll show you.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense.
Be a good Samaritan. Good citizen. Yeah, a good citizen. Not litter. Someone suggested in the chat last stream that SIG should make a like trash inventory on stations, so that way you can just open up the inventory, grab something and put it in the trash, and then it'll just automatically delete it after like, you know, 5 minutes or something. And then that way you could go do it, get rid of it, and then if you accidentally drop something in there, you wouldn't immediately lose it, and then that'd be super easy. Construction materials are worth picking up in the reclaimer if you're doing like a full load when you're getting rid of a ship, because I mean that's still like $250,000 per haul, so it's not bad. But I would not say it's worth it for like a vulture though. Like a vulture, absolutely not. Yeah, see, construction materials. So, yeah, see, 192. $168. So I mean, you made, what is that? $350. So it's like it's not bad, right? It's like it's not terrible. Why is there cargo grid taken up? Here's something I find strange though, and I want to show you guys. I want to try it out. I haven't tried it out yet. Is I can click Resource Center, and I can select my ore pods on my mole. That's weird. Why can I do this, right? Why can I do this? Can I sell stuff here? Can I do that? If so, right, like we've completely changed something. We might test that out this stream. I'm gonna pull the vulture out because this is a salvage stream, so I'm gonna pull the vulture out. We're gonna do some salvage. But I'm really curious if you can sell stuff here because you can select the ore pods. Like that's super weird. Super weird. You can do it with the prospector too. Yep. You do the exact same thing, right? Prospector, resource center, ore pod. Boom. Right? Isn't that weird? That's so weird. The salvage mission, I mean, depends on how big the ship is for the salvage mission. We might just pull the prospector out and just go break a rock and come try to sell it real quick. I just want to see what it does. I want to see if like that's a thing that no one's tried. Isn't that so confusing though? Isn't that weird? Because like for a big ship, like here you go, the Valkyrie. That's a pretty big ship, right? 50,000. So your big ships typically are gonna cost like upwards of 50,000. That's about as high as it goes. I don't think ships go much more than 50,000. Unless you're in the unverified section. Unverified section has like, you know, these really silly prices, like 100K for a 400i. But these also have a chance to have illicit, like, yeah, like it has illicit cargo, like Widow or something like that. Aaron, have you tried it? Like, can you sell ore here? Is this a thing? Can you sell ore here? Like, for real? Or are you just saying, like, it would be cool? I've never heard of this. I've never heard of it. I've never heard any of the other mining creators talk about it. I have not heard of anyone saying you can go sell stuff here. Because you can't go sell it at the TDD. TDD, you have to go sell it as, like, cargo. We're gonna try it. We're gonna pull the prospector out. We're gonna fly up. We're gonna fly to like the nearest mineable. I don't really care what it is, and we're gonna break it. We're gonna suck it up. We're gonna come back and we're gonna see what it does. I'm so curious. I'm so shook. No, 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 no.
When train is approaching.
No, I have plenty of time. Could have walked. I like these arms though. These Inquisitor arms. I never really saw these before. They look pretty nice. I like this.
Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
I know. This is how you learn stuff. You have to try stuff. Try stuff to learn stuff, right? I don't know. I mean, this is like, this is new information that I'm gonna have to like put in a video or something. If you can sell stuff there, that's crazy. That's so crazy. Like, I've not heard of that.
Search travelers at any time.
Absolutely wild. Yo, this is a fit though. Like, this is a style and fit. I like this.
Comply with all commands from her security and
Is it a full sprint to the spaceport? Sometimes there's so much litter here that like I'll trip over like a bottle of Clux and it'll do like 10 damage, something silly. It's kind of funny.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Oh my god, so many ships. It's so annoying.
Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been pleased.
Plot old Penelope. Penelope the Prospector. Or we're not going mining anywhere. We're just gonna test some stuff out. Finger 9. Yo, upgrading my resolution for this was such a good idea. This looks so good. I also increased the sharpening a little bit. I have like a software to make it a little sharper, so like everything looks a bit smoother. Oh yeah. She pretty. She pretty. Look at the detail on this. That's crazy, that detail. Not even blurry. Alright, it's enough of that. Enough gawking at my prospector. So Atlee, so you can buy them at the cargo thing, but you can't add them to the prospector just yet like that. You're gonna have to wait till they add the cargo stuff. Once they add the cargo stuff, yeah, I made that mistake. I saw you could buy it. I was like, what? Oh my god, this looks so good. This is way cooler than the Reclaimer. I can actually see stuff now. Okay. This looks so slick. So slick. Nothing, huh? Okay. This is crazy slick looking. But yeah, once they do that, once they add the cargo freight elevators, then you'll be able, because you can buy them, but the problem with buying them is you have no way to drop them. So they're in the hangar, what's it called, the inventory of places, but you can't see them. Like, you can't do anything with them because they're too big to drop out of the inventory. I mean, something I find a little confusing in how SIG has done these manufacturers is like there isn't like a dedicated manufacturer to different things. Like you would think someone like Argo would maybe be the dedicated salvage, or it would be the dedicated like mining. I don't know if you guys have ever like mined around Hurston. It's actually kind of cool to mine around Lorville.
Fracturing mode on.
That's way too big.
Mining mode on.
That's what she said. Way too big. All these rocks are way too big. I need a rock that's small. Oh my god. If I was in my mole, all these rocks would be so tiny. Yes, you can. You didn't know you could just mine in the city? I've done it a couple times. These rocks aren't bad. I just don't have... Like, I actually would want these rocks. I don't want a big rock, though. I don't think I can break them. I don't have my Riker on. Okay, there we go. That's much more my speed. That's what I was looking for. Yeah. Well, I'm still in the armistice zone. They can't come blast me. See? Right up here. Still in the armistice zone. So no one can come shoot me. They could come ram me if they wanted to. They could ram me.
Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Extraction mode on.
We're just gonna suck all this stuff up. I know, it's iron. I don't really care. I'm just trying to sell it. I mean, they could, but I mean, Hurston isn't exactly known for being frequented by pirates, so I'm not too concerned about it. Yo, the FPS right now is crazy.
Fracturing mode on.
What are my frames right now? 35? Oh, my 99% are high though. Yeah, we're gonna do the test cell real quick. I know, guys. I know. It's not mining. I know. It's reclamation day. I know. Now everybody's like, bro, what gives? You're supposed to do salvage today. This does not look like salvage.
Warning. Power
That's gonna break like that.
Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical. Extraction mode on.
we're experimenting right now. We're going to see if you can sell straight from the ore bags.
Warning, storage full.
That's like the worst load ever.
Mining mode off.
Might be able to. But I mean, I don't know how much. I don't know how helpful it would be to come here instead of refine. Because, like, I mean, honestly, it's kind of
Landing gear
more
down.
work. I feel like. I'm just curious to see, like, if it'll let me do it.
Landing successful.
And then we'll pull out the vulture and we'll head out. Well, I gotta go for a little ride, you know? I do appreciate how, like, this stuff is also, like, colored. I wish other ships did that. Like, you put a paint on it, it would change the way it looks. I didn't know how CCUing worked, and I kind of feel bad now because when I first CCU'd it to my Arastra, I had a 600i to Arastra. Or it was like 600i to like Starfarer, Starfarer to Arastra, something like that, and I didn't just keep it at the 600i, so I could have had a 600i to fly around with. Because I didn't understand how the upgrades worked, so I just went ahead and applied them all. I was like, well, I don't want to lose them.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
That was silly.
Please visit.
To the admin office. Also need to make sure I have a broad A module so that way I can change them out on my Vulture.
Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense. Ping from Metro Center.
I think I do.
Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
Vehicles.
Person security reserves the right to search travelers.
My million paints. Oh, we're gonna have to redo them. I'm gonna have to rebuy them. Yeah, okay. Well, good thing I'm here. I can just rebuy them. I like to know where all my Rikers went. I had a bunch of Rikers, and now they're all gone. I have a bunch of C2s and only C3s.
Metro Center. Please watch your step when
Lame.
disembarking the train.
Yeah, I feel like the admin office should be at the spaceport.
Lock doors.
Well, this is just a nifty thing to kind of test out. Yo, Balrogs, what's going on, my guy?
Welcome to Metro Center. Transfers to the perimeter, spaceport, and industry lines.
We're hanging out, dude. We're trying out. We're actually testing something right now. We're seeing if you can sell mineable stuff. I never looked up here before. Huh. We're testing if you can sell mineable stuff from the bags of a mining vehicle to the admin office, because it gives you an option to select it. The question is, can you do it? Oh, that's cool. That's a cool view. Well, we're gonna find out. We are gonna find out. Prospector. Okay. Cannot sell. Resource center. Cannot sell. But you can see it though. Interesting. But Genelite got nerfed too. Genelite's not worth that much. Oh, it's 17 million. Never mind. Nope. Weird. Well, answered that question. Cannot sell it here. TDD maybe? Maybe. We'll try the TDD too. I mean, we're already here, right? Might as well give it a try. I'm gonna go buy my salvage modules and then we'll go. Chicken fry rye? No? I don't have any of the modules I want. Oh, they don't sell them here. Unfortunate. Oh, off to the TD. I mean, that has to be something, right? Like the fact that there's drop-down menus for it, like it isn't like I'm doing some roundabout way to get to that. Like there's a dedicated drop-down menu for it, which makes me believe that there has to be a way to actually do it. You know what I'm saying? Something in the future they're trying to do. Oh, what luck. God, this game looks so good right now.
Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time.
Okay. All right.
Next stop, Central Station.
Kind of want to go to Orson just to see how good Orson looks with my updated thing. Am I on the highest graphics setting? I'm pretty sure I am. Quality, yep, very high, yep. So as high as it's gonna go. Biometric clouds, oh, could go crazy with that.
Now arriving, Central Station. Please watch your steps.
You get out on this side, right? I mean, cargo and hangars is gonna make mining like really weird. Because if you can store bags there, which maybe that's what it's for, when you can like store those bags into the internal space of like the city. Such a long walk. Cargo traders are spoiled. Like, you can make a lot of money from cargo, but boy, you wait. You just wait till you gotta download all that cargo yourself. It's gonna be a hassle. Hassle. I also need more props in this game. Like I wish I could grab that stuff and like put it on my ship. No, can't sell it here either. Can do the same thing though. Resource container, ore pod. Oh, again, it still shows it to me, but I can't sell it. Interesting. Oh well. Worth a try. Alright, well, we're out of here. I mean, it makes sense for cities to have a refinement. I mean, at least Lorville. Like, Lorville has these giant smelting pots all around the city. They should be able to refine at the city. Honestly, you should be able to refine in Lorville, and it should be a lot cheaper than on a station. It should be so cheap, and it should have such a high capacity. And should probably honestly be faster. I mean, isn't it like an industrial city? Like, isn't that the whole point? Like, it should have it, but it does not. 30 seconds? Like a lifetime.
Nothing much to report.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it should... Like, I thought it might let me sell, but...
Now arriving from T
Still good news if you're a miner. If someone does steal your stuff, you can't sell it anywhere, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, Atlee, I 100% think that's going to be a case. I 100% think that they're going to do that.
Next stop, Tisa Spaceport.
100%. Like, once crafting becomes more of a thing, because it already is a thing. Like, a lot of people kind of don't realize that, but crafting in the game is a thing. It's just very micro scale. Like, on the Vulture, how you can craft tools. That's crafting, right? I mean, that's crafting. You know what I'm saying? Whether people want to admit that or not, that is 100% crafting.
Now arriving
Yo, Starfarer people, they're gonna have their chance in the limelight, man. You're gonna have your chance.
train.
Once they have Pyro launched in 4.0, that's it, dude. You can forget it. Every little fleet's gonna want Starfarer in it. All right, let's pull out the old Vulture and let's go do some stuff.
Welcome.
Vulture
the
Prospector
airsoft
Taurus?
vehicle
Dude, that's
retrieval
solid,
system.
man. That's a solid fleet right there. Got all the essentials covered.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Yeah, both of them, but which one's the one I want? Vulture 2.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please visit us.
I'm telling you, man, that Taurus, you're gonna be in love with that Taurus once they drop the next patch. Once cargo becomes a thing, that Taurus is gonna be money. I wish it had the best in show paint and then wasn't glitched right now. There's this ugly, ugly gray.
Hello and welcome aboard your landing gear up.
The Starfare and the Reclaimer? That's an interesting combo. Why the Starfare and the Reclaimer? It's such a weird combo to have bought with money. Alright. For L2, an Aegis Eclipse. Where's that Eclipse at? Where's that her? Is that her L2 Aegis Eclipse at? That's what I want. This one. Yep. 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 Balrogs, that's awesome, man. Yeah, the mole, I mean, it's definitely good to add to your fleet. Honestly, I would wait till IAE and probably get like an Arastra or something, because that Arastra will give you a Prospector and a mole. Oh my god. Whoa. Look at that.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
But I mean, if you could buy a mole, if you have a Reclaimer, you could buy a mole in game pretty quickly though. Don't worry, I'm sure the Arastra is going to go on sale again. Don't worry.
Quantum drive is now off.
They just released it last IAE, so they're definitely going to sell it again. This IAE.
Quantum drive is now on.
I'm curious to how soon the Arastra is going to come, because the mechanics needed for it are not that far off. All the Arastra really needs is larger mining turrets and the ability to do ship refining. But that's the deal with that though, is like you're not going to see the Arastra until you see the Expanse. Like that's just the reality there. But RSI is in the limelight right now, so there is a bunch of they do want RSI to be the next. It's the big producer of ships. Oh yeah, Atlee, you upgrade to the mole. How do you think of it? You like it? Because the mole's good. It does need some tweaking though. It needs to be a bit better. Right now it's just like a 3x prospector. Not even. You put 48 SCU bags on a prospector, and at that point the prospector almost is on par with it in terms of value.
Quantum drive is now off.
Yo, stellar, dude. That's fantastic. Yeah, if you run the bill and go to selling, like, you're pretty well guaranteed to be good to go.
Quantum drive is now off.
In Aquila, oh, he got the fancy ships. My man's got the fancy ones. Do you have an Aquila with like real money or like in-game money? That's a nice flat surface to salvage on. More money than sense. That's fair. That's true. If you're gonna do mining, you have to have refining. Like, you have to have the ability to do both. That's why the Arastra is so good, because it can mine, refine, and haul all its stuff. It's all encompassed in one. Honestly, I mean, you could probably just go ahead and use the prospector to get enough in-game money for the mole, because you really don't need that much. If you already got the prospector, probably just stick with that. Because then you need less money for your orders, you need less money to get started. As opposed to the mole, if you have a mole, well, I don't know. Kind of a double-edged sword. It takes more money to upgrade your mole, though. It doesn't take as much money to upgrade your prospector. Kind of really depends, honestly, if you run with a crew or not, or if you have people to play with. If you have a crew, or you can hop into Discord and stuff, then 100% you could just do that. That's pretty good. Speaking of Discord, that reminds me. I almost forgot. There we go. Boom. But I upgrade my Aquila to a reclaimer. I would wait to see if maybe there's a deal to do some SCU upgrades to the Reclaimer, and you probably won't see those till something like IAE, like really good ones, which there may be a couple now, but the Reclaimer will be really, really good, like, once drones and stuff come out, but until then, like, it's okay. But I feel like you would get more uses out of your Aquila than you will your Reclaimer. So yeah, I don't think I would do that. And that's true. I mean, if you have a ship and you don't really use it, then the Reclaimer could be beneficial for you. Or you could just upgrade to a Corsair. You can maybe do that. But I will tell you, though, you're going to lose your in-game stuff, though. Because 4.0, they're supposed to do a wipe. That's the big going rumor that 4.0 is going to include a wipe. So if they do that, all of your in-game stuff's going to go away. All of it. Which they really need to do an in-game wipe because everyone's kind of... Like, even I have a Reclaimer, right? I bought it in-game. Everyone's had their chance to do some type of money thing. Make all the money and buy stuff with it. People need to go grind rep again. They want to go do all the stuff all over again. Yep, full wipe, full account wipes. The only thing you're going to have left is whatever you pledged. Your money will be gone. Your in-game bought ships will be gone. That's the going thing that all of us creators have seen and heard. I don't know what you mean by that, Medius. I don't know what you mean. Well, the reason they haven't done as many wipes, right, as they used to, is when they introduced persistent entity streaming and all that, they wanted to test it, right? So really all of these patches have been a test of how does persistence carry over patch to patch, right? And they're finding issues with that patch to patch. So how people are losing ships or people lose stuff patch to patch, like, yeah, it sucks, but that helps the developers identify, like, oh, okay, so sometimes this happens or this causes this, and then they get to fix it. So as later patches go on, they're not coming into that realization later. So they've still been testing out persistent entity streaming. Everything is a test in this game. I doubt they're gonna have refinery and base building right at the start, just because, like, base building is gonna be so new. They're not gonna want to throw complicated stuff into it from the get-go, right? It's gonna start off small, of like, I mean, just being able to build buildings would be revolutionary to the game, because now you have ships that can do it. You're gonna have a vehicle that can do it. So at that point, you've got to, all right, how do we manage this? How does it work? How does it consume resources? How do people build it? Where did they build? How does that transition from server to server? Like, what happens if a dude has built somewhere and he goes to another server and someone else is also built there because it's a really good spot. Like, how's it gonna work? Because 100% as people learn cool spots to build at, since the planets don't change server to server, there's gonna be popular spots to like build a base and defend. Oh, you're saying that like if you buy components and when you claim your ship, that you still get those components back. Yeah, I mean, valid. But insurance still isn't completely fleshed out. Because, I mean, you still have, like, lifetime insurance, and, like, that doesn't really mean anything right now. Like, people want it, and they get it because they understand that it's going to have value later. But right now, it doesn't really mean anything. Because if you make the game too punishing right now, some people won't want to play it. Hardcore people will play it because they understand survival games and they understand there's consequences, but your more casual people are not going to want to play it as much. And they need the big player base. One, because, I mean, it's revenue and money, but more importantly, because more people also means that they have more things being tested at once. More people trying different things. There's a constant flow of new players. And so long as that keeps happening, they constantly get to adjust and test the game. Like, Salvage makes money and all, but good lord, this is such a tedious process. Well, I'll go salvage some plates. I haven't salvaged plates yet, so. We'll go try these salvage plates and see. Good lord, there's a lot of salvage material on these things. I was about to say, yeah, these panels are pretty good. Like looking at that SCU intake up there, like that's crazy. Like they're not very big, but good lord. A vulture or the mole? I mean, that's kind of tough. I mean, I would probably say the vulture just because the vulture has the easiest initial entry into like the game, right? Because if you have a vulture and let's say there's a full wipe, then I can super easily just hop in my vulture, go out and salvage stuff like panels or contracts or something for RMC and instantly go sell it for money, right? No fuss, there's no extra steps, there's nothing else to it. I literally just do that and I've done it all and I can make money. As opposed to the mole, well, like to maximize your mole, you have to upgrade it and it's going to take hundreds of thousands of dollars to really maximize your mole. Once you have to like upgrade the lasers, get the attachments, upgrade the quantum drive. You know, once you do all that, then the mole can make more money than the vulture. So lower threshold of entry for the vulture, but the mole is better like long term. I agree, Bruno. I do need to. I like the Abrades better, but they didn't sell them on a Hurston, so I didn't want to fly to the station just to go grab some. I feel like this is going so slow, but I'm getting so many SCUs, so it's fine. Yeah, in the long run, the mole's gonna be better once you get all the upgrades. I mean, realistically, if you think about it, you're kind of running like, even in a worst case scenario of like how long this takes, which I don't think this would take an hour, but even if it did, to fill this up twice, because you can fit about 24 boxes in the back plus 13, excuse me, plus another 13 in the filler station. So that's, I mean, not too bad. And yeah, that's about $500,000. So about 500K ish per run, right? And then you have to go sell unless you have someone there to bring a cargo ship or something. That's why you see so many people talk about wanting to fit the Vulture into a ship. Like the Ironclad's gonna be really good for that. I think Ironclad Vulture is gonna be a huge money-making combo, because then I can go out in my Vulture and I can just get all the RMC my heart desires, park my Vulture in the Ironclad, unload it all, and then I have long range quantum jump ability. But I mean, like I said, worst case scenario though, money to time, I'd say like 500k an hour, and that's assuming this takes you a whole hour. But I think it's more accurately probably 3 runs over the course of 2 hours. I don't think you're making 2 runs in 1 hour. Because even if you went in and got out, came back out, it's going to take too long. I would sooner run 2 Abrades than a trawler. The trawler is just way too inefficient. I mean, sure, it's bigger, but I mean, does speed really matter, I guess, is the question. I don't think speed's as important if you're not on the clock. Oh, we'll make the ironclad fit in the vulture. I think the problem with the ironclad fitting in the vulture is that little light up top. Well, I'll break that thing off though. I'll break that thing off. Ironclad vulture. That's it. It's gonna be it. If the vulture fits in an ironclad, that's a wrap, bro. That is gonna be the pair that people will run, because you give the vulture long range quantum ability, you got a place to store it, you got a place to download boxes, you can just literally go out and salvage with your vulture forever, and you have this giant ship to do it with. No, I already have a reclaimer. Oh, I already have one. I'm just not running it because none of the large contracts were spawning. So I didn't want to, you know, I had no crew and there were no large contracts, so I didn't want to waste my time. Yeah, I think I do want my 2.
Thanks to the UE Navy and the brave volunteers from the Civilian Defense Force. Our combined forces have pushed Xenothreat out of the system and back into Pyro. Travel freely, but cautious of any hostiles still hiding in system.
They pushed back Xenothreat. Yay! We saved Star Citizen. Alright. Gotta go do the grunt work. Go earn my money. Yeah, I like the Reclaimer. It's just with the recent nerfs and without the salvage drones, I just don't feel like the Reclaimer's worth it, especially not with a crew. Without a crew, it's just not quite there. And for everyone joining us, guys, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today on Father's Day, and happy Father's Day. If no one's told you that today, I want to be the first person to tell you that. Hope you have a fantastic Father's Day. I hope you and the kiddos go out, have an amazing time, go do something fun, and I don't care what that is. Go out, have some lunch with them, you know what I mean? You know, maybe you go see a movie or something, you know, whatever works for you guys. Question is, in a ship that has refining, are you getting the same material out compared to station, or in a ship are you getting less? I think that they haven't said that. I would imagine you would get more out of it than you would at a refinery, because a refinery, right, you lose it in the process. So I would anticipate you either get more because it's a ship and maybe it's like streamlined, or you kind of get the same amount because some is lost in the process. But I would imagine, you know, obviously it's going to be cheaper because you're not going to have to pay to do ship refining. But question would be, is it going to take longer? That's my question. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This should be the last one. Yep. Oh, Belgium was Father's Day last weekend? Oh, man. Well, happy late Father's Day. I hope you had a fantastic Father's Day either way. Whatever day you celebrated it, I hope it was great. That's what I hope. Curious to what manual refining would look like. Like, how do you manually refine something? I'm sure it'd be a huge pain to try to do that. But it could be cool, though. I mean, it could give someone something to do, right? Like, you have some dude on this ship and like, hey, man, go. You have your new guy in your organization, but hey, buddy, go back there and go refine our stuff. Go melt down some rocks for us, boy. For those wondering, the efficiency on the Abrade is 76 is the efficiency, and the efficiency on the Cinch is 85. So it's not 100 on the Cinch. Someone said it was 100 earlier. It's not 100, it's 85. So 10% more. I have a vulture. Do I think you should upgrade it to a reclaimer? I would not. I would hold off on that if I were you. I wouldn't quite upgrade to a reclaimer. I think the Vulture has more utility. The reclaimer is cool, and if you have like people you play with, then the reclaimer could be better. But again, I think the Vulture just kind of beats it, because if you have friends and one brings like a what you call it. See, there was multiple signatures here. Seven, 50, 18, 17, 17. Oh, right. Oh, oh. I knew it. I knew it. I know. I feel like the reclaimer is a lot more appealing when construction material was worth more. I feel like now it's not like as good. It's good, just not as like, appealing for me, personally, in my opinion. But if you have a little crew and you got someone in a cat and someone in a, or like 2 people in a cat and then 2 vulture dudes, it's solid. Because then a popular thing to do when you have like a setup like that is you take you go to 890 jump, you take the 890 jump mission, and then you go complete it, and then you turn the shields off, and then you scrap that boy. Because I mean, it's free. And then boom, you got large scale salvage ops just like that. Bada bing, bada boom, huh? I feel like this is filling up way faster with the Abrade. The Singes may get you more material, but now I remember why I use the Abrade. It's way faster. The 890 jump. So the 890 jump mission, right? Like the intent of the mission is to repel the boarders. So you go on board, you get rid of all the riffraff, and then you have someone go sit in the pilot seat, you turn the shields off, and then you can scrap the whole 890 jump. You scrape the whole hull. I haven't done it in a while. I did it with my org once. Like we got everybody from the industrial sector. We went on board, you know, made a whole little boarding party. Went on board, had fun, you know, clearing it out, and then all right, turn it off. Bring in the cargo shit. Let's haul it in. And that was before they had salvage missions. So like having salvage missions now is like a lot better. I mean, yeah, sure, you have to divide it all 4 ways, but you gotta think you have 2 vultures, and if you're scraping like a big giant ship like a C2 or an 890, like you're capped at how much money you can make in a vulture as a solo person. Like it's a finite amount because your vulture can only hold so much, and you can only absorb it so fast. So it is all fixed, right? It's all known. It's not like mining where like, oh, maybe I find like a more valuable material. Nope. If I'm doing RMC with whatever modules I'm using, I know exactly how long it's going to take me to complete what I'm doing. So once I'm full, now I have to travel somewhere. I have to get out of my ship. I have to go sell. And all that takes time, as opposed to, well, if I've got, you know, 2 dudes on standby, now all that time that could have been wasted traveling and selling, I can now take that time and, you know, I opened up my back and they can just pull boxes out while I'm going. I don't have to get out of my seat. I don't have to wait for the boxes to print. I don't have to do anything. I just sit here and reclaim. And other dudes take care of all the grunt work for me. That is that's what I'm talking about. That's power right there. So that's why you would that's where like having a crew comes in handy. That's what I'm talking about. They enable you to do more. So are you making any more money? Hard to say. You might be making the same money, but now you can involve your friends and kind of make it a crewed operation. And now you have people there and you're not by yourself, and you know, it's a more Star Citizen experiences, I would say. Because, you know, not often do you get to do crewed experiences. You know, there's always people in the chat trying to, not chat like you guys, but chat is in like global, wanting to be like, oh, does someone need a gunner, or does someone want someone to crew a turret? Like they want someone to come do something. Yeah, honestly, dividing a payout 4 people in a reclaimer is honestly kind of worse. Technically, no. I think technically driving your own C2 out of Armistice and scrapping it isn't breaking some rule, because you still have to go through all the trouble to salvage it. It's just like one of those things where, like, right now. Because I mean, what are you really doing though? You still have to take the time to scrap it. I mean, it is insurance fraud, but that's not a fencing game. And until insurance gets like made more punishing, you know, you're good to go. Yeah, 2 Abrades definitely would have made this much faster. Because this is already going way faster than the 2 cinches. That extra 10% is not worth it. 10%, but realistically, this is like twice as fast. A miner. So the problem with when you compare salvage and a vulture to mining in like a prospector or a mole, the issue you run into is how do you really compare them? Because the vulture's earning potential is capped. Like it's capped. It's you solidly can make so much like money per hour. Like it's kind of like half a mil per hour. As opposed to like the mole or a prospector, well, it really depends on what you find, right? If I find quantanium, I make way more per hour than a vulture does. But if I don't find, if I'm like mining barrel, then the vulture's probably going to beat me, right? So it kind of just depends on what it is you're mining. But the vulture definitively is kind of locked in at like that half a mil an hour. Alright, to get much better than that, you would need people to help you. You would need multiple vultures, or you would need somebody with a cargo ship. Like even if you had one friend with a cargo ship, right, it can make all the difference. But now that's gonna, you know, cut into your profits a bit. You may make a little bit more profit, right? Because who's to say you need a crew of 4 people? You don't. You could, it could be a crew of 2, right? You just make the operation a tidbit smaller. All right, I don't think we have any more panels around here. I think I already did that one, right? Might have missed some. I missed a little bit. Yeah, I mean, if you get good at mole mining, like to the point that I'm at, you do 30-minute mole runs, not counting the time it takes to go drop your stuff off, right? Because you go drop your stuff off. Like the going to sell it for your mining stuff, that drop your stuff off time. I mean, all that aside, you could probably get like, I'd say 600K to $1 million an hour mole mining. But I mean, you're struggling, you know what I'm saying? You're pushing it. It's tough. Yep, that's true too. Server wipes is gonna wipe all your orders. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's why I say like salvage is a great like is a great starter ship because you can make your money right away. God damn it. Okay. All right, let's head back to Hurston. Let's go sell what we got. Yo, King Fox, what's going up, my guy? Happy Father's Day, man. Happy Father's Day to everybody, by the way. Nobody's told you yet. I'll tell you. Happy Father's Day. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I hope you guys are having all the fun in the world. You get to go do something with your kiddos if you haven't already. And yeah, hope you guys are overall having a fantastic day. And then for those of you who had Father's Day on a different day, I hope it was fantastic. You know, everyone always makes a big town about Mother's Day, and Mother's Day and Father's Day are both equally important, right? Like, I'm not going to sit here and say one's any more important than another. They are equally important. And then for who asked me earlier, yeah, the visual bug with the Vulture right now has nothing to do with the best in show paint. It has nothing to do with the best in show paint. I have multiple paints for the Vulture and none of them work right. They all have the same problem where it colors the back but doesn't color the front. And it has this weird gray color. That's pretty disappointing.
Quantum drive is now off.
There it is, right there. What was that? Yeah, I mean, it is pretty nifty that they gave this like little side way to get out of the Vulture up by the pilot seat. This is pretty nifty. Because then you can just stack way too many boxes in the back.
Quantum drive is now off.
Shadex. I feel like I see that dude in my server every time. Let's go see what a vulture hull gives us. I mean, I didn't print every single box. Normally I would have like another additional like 13 boxes.
Thank you, and please visit again. Landing gear down.
I don't think the reclaimer needs a med bay though.
Gear up.
I really don't. I think the med bay would kind of undermine the reclaimer.
A safe zone. Warning, you are leaving a safe zone. Landing gear down.
Oh, you've got to be joking. You've got to be joking. You've got to be joking me. You've got to be joking me, bro. You've got to be joking me, bro. Is lying right now.
The time has come to strike at the corporate puppets. Stand aside.
Wow. Wow.
Interfere with our crusade will be viewed as allies of the snakes and culture switches of the youth.
Not cool.
Consider this your only warning.
Incredible. Funny enough, it registered me in the hangar because all of my stuff is still here, right? All my stuff was there. So it registered me in the hangar. That's what's annoying about that. That's sad. I didn't like that new feature, Sig. That new feature was not cool. The rapid hydration feature is not very cash money. I did not enjoy that. Typical. Yeah, I think it was rubber banding. That's what it looked like. Or the server door glitched to a degree. Well, at least I kept all my stuff, right? I just kept my stuff. Looks like a player, but is not one. Wonder if all my stuff is there. Facts. There's a no fun zone. It's like, bro, you're about to make how much money? I don't think so. Yeah, make a fat 0 money. Yeah. Sig was like, hey, whoa. There's way too much morale coming from that stream. We gotta get rid of that. Can we do something about this morale? Can we get rid of it? It's a little too much. It needs to give it all. That's the second time I failed to sail on my vulture. Indeed, Stratcat, you were right. It was indeed a vulture and not a reclaimer. We did the reclaimer for a while in the beginning, and then like none of the large ship contracts were spawning. So then it was like, oh, well, this isn't wasn't quite, it was worth it. I wonder if there's any there now. Offers, Redeemer, MSR, that's okay. Overpriced ship in the RSI store right there. Ares, Terrapin, Valkyrie, Freelancer. Yeah, see, there's no giant ships. You don't even see the Hammerhead cleanup in here anymore.
All done here. Moving on to the next area.
I'd believe that, Serene. I'd 100% believe that. I mean, you're right, Bruno. It would be a lot of value.
Welcome
The problem is,
to the
how
ASOP
long would
vehicle
that take you?
retrieval system.
It would take you forever. Destroyed location hangar 9. That's the most trolling thing I've ever seen in my life. Wow, that's disrespectful.
Please visit us again.
That's so disrespectful. I hate this game. I hate this game. Oh man, I hate this game. Oh. That's so annoying. Oh, you can do so many hammerheads though. I think I did like 10 back when construction materials still. Yeah, but I can't use my tractor beam. Because this game's stupid. There's an armistice zone in a hangar, you can't use your tractor beam. God forbid. That's sad. That's alright. No, because it doesn't consider that mine. That's alright. Nobody move! What? I got something to say? Now you've put the multi-tool in your... Let's go give that a try. I mean, if I can move it all out of the way, I could potentially just call in another vulture into hangar 9. And that might work. Let's just give it a try. We still got about 10 more minutes left for the stream. Let's see if we can screw this pooch. Hey! Yo, Kudo coming in with the clutch. You know, you should be a Centurion. You should be a Centurion. Size 2. Inconvenient. You could steal any of this stuff. Gurney. Well, it's better than nothing. I'll take it. Was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? 11? It's not bad. It's something. Discord link doesn't work? That's alright. Let's hang on. We'll go. Ah! That was scary.
Attention Stanton. The time has come to strike at the corporate puppets. Stand aside and watch as we burn their temples to the ground. Anyone attempting to interfere with our crusade will be viewed as
To
allies
the
of
ASOP
the
vehicle
snakes
retrieval system.
and culture traitors.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered. Please.
Hanger 9.
Stanton system, this is Rowena Dooley of the Advocacy. The Civilian Defense Force needs volunteers to help support the UE.
All right.
Please forward contact me for details.
Goodbye. I think I have 2 vultures. I have one I bought in game. If you guys are wondering why I have 2, it's because I have one I bought in game and then one I bought in the RSI store, and they haven't reset my account yet. So. Honestly, they need like another... Oh no, they all left. Where'd they all go? All the boxes were just here. They were all here. That's sad. Well, left me with a few crumbs. Better than nothing, I guess. No, apparently not. Apparently I did not do my sacrifice.
Tire inventory.
Well, let's go sell my 3 boxes of RMC for my last 2 hours of work. Well, that mix match weirdo going. I don't think it's desync because they just weren't there. Like they were there when I walked out and then they disappeared. So I don't know what the deal was, but. See, this is why I do mining. I never run into these problems when I'm mining.
Hurston Security reserves the right to search travelers at any time. Step away from the platform edge when train is approaching.
I mean, true. I haven't ran into a landing problem in some time. I did have a takeoff problem in initially in 3.23. I don't know if you guys have noticed, there actually is a pretty cool animation in the Caterpillar when you go to use the engineering console. It's pretty cool. Like does a little clap thing. It's like pretty stellar.
Now arriving, Central Station. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Yeah, thank you, kind citizen. Yeah, invisible ships in the hangar, quite the show. I feel like I didn't even get that far into the hangar for that. I feel like I just, yeah, it just happened so fast. Pretty lame. Is there a claimer worth the money? I'd say no. I'd say the verdict is a no. Because, I mean, like, right now, right, if I had the reclaimer, it's the whole reason we stopped. Like, we had it in the beginning of the stream, and I'm sure people come in like, hey, wait a second, you're not even using the reclaimer. You look here, let's look at ships, right? Retaliator, not really worth a reclaimer. Andromeda, not worth a reclaimer. Too small, too small, too small, too small, too small. Vanguard, too small. Arrow, arrow. Arrow, cutter, cutter. Core, 325, 325, a prowler. Yeah, none of that is really worth for the reclaimer size. A risky mole for 100k. Yeah, that's crazy. A terrapin, a Valkyrie. Like, a Valkyrie is really the only one here that's even kind of close to what a reclaimer would be needed for. So you're just way better off with the, almost at a prospector. You're way better off with the vulture at this point. Honestly, you're way better off with the vulture. Maybe in the risky shit, maybe in the risky ones, but I mean, you're running a gamble though. You know what I mean? You're gonna spend, and at that point, you don't need a reclaimer. If you're gonna go for the cargo, you don't need the reclaimer. You get a way better ship. I mean, what's gonna have cargo here? None of these are really cargo ships, so that's where all the real good money would be. None of these are cargo ships. As for these, I mean, still, they're not going to have much cargo, and since they nerfed salvage cargo, these are not going to have crazy money in them. Like maybe some barrel or something, but that's not worth your time. I mean, a good CCU chain, you could probably get it for like 200, honestly. I mean, Irastra was significantly cheaper with the CCU chain I did on it. I think I saved like 200 on it. So it's not hard, but I still don't think the reclaimer is worth it. I think you could buy better ships that are more useful. When the reclaimer gets salvage drones that help it get RMC faster, I think then 100% the reclaimer is going to be really, really good. Because then it can suck up RMC like a vacuum cleaner. But it can't do that right now. It can't do it right now. And since it can't do it right now, not really worth it. And it isn't like the price of the reclaimer is going to go up. So I would just leave it. Alright, gang, well, I think that's going to be it for the stream today. It's 2 o'clock. I've got to get back to work. And when I say work, I mean not fun stuff playing the game. I got to go back to go edit video and do all the stuff that's not super fun about the part of YouTube. But you guys have been amazing. Thank you guys so much. We got 5 new Centurions today, a bunch of new members of the Legion. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you all have a fantastic Father's Day. Go do something great with the kids or the wife or whoever you're going to do it with. Have a fantastic weekend. And I will see you guys in July because I'm going on vacation next week and there won't be any live streams or such till like July. So thank you guys so much. You're amazing. Have a fantastic time. And I'll see you guys in the next one.